All right, well, welcome everyone to the official Rise Collaborative 2023 Business Pitch Competition Awards event. Thank you all for being here. My name is Lauren Mathena, and I work at Mid-Atlantic Broadband and the SOVA Innovation Hub. My co-host for this program this evening include Jacob Dolans with Longwood, as well as Hope Harris Gales with the Southern Virginia Higher Ed Center. So you'll be hearing mostly from the three of us, but we do have quite a packed agenda, so we'll go ahead and get to it. So speaking of that agenda, we'll take some time to do welcome and introductions. If you are just joining in, please go ahead and add your information in the chat. We'll do some recognition of all the different sponsors and partners who make Rise Collaborative possible, and of the most important people, the entrepreneurs. And then we'll get to the meat of this, the heart of it, the Business Pitch Competition Awards. We will definitely end in time to catch the after party, which is on YouTube. It's the 7 p.m. Hometown Hustle Season 2 premiere. All right, so what is Rise Collaborative? In a nutshell, it is Southern Virginia's network of entrepreneurs and resources. These are some of the key pages on our website, but the important thing is, sovarise.com. Why are we here tonight? Well, it's about networking, which for the sake of time, if you all would please put this information in the chat, your name, your business name, your location, feel free to add your URL, whether that is for your business or for your LinkedIn. If you're not already connected with me or the other hosts tonight, please go ahead and find us on LinkedIn. I hope to see lots of notifications of new connections being added this evening. All right, so while that is going, I wanted to share some upcoming events. We have the Rise and Shine monthly meetup is happening in Brunswick County, April 12th and May 3rd, and that's in Lawrenceville in the morning. The Grapevine Monthly Work Group is coming up April 20th. That's held monthly on Zoom. And the Rise Morning Meetup at the SOVA Innovation Hub is set for the last Friday of this month on April 28th. I mentioned Hometown Hustle. That is a product of Rudy's Girl Media, and you'll see those episodes airing from around Southern Virginia from April 4th through May 4th. If you are not into YouTube, or if you also like podcast, Jacob and I are the co-hosts for the Entrepreneurship on the Rise podcast, and we are finishing strong with 3 new episodes this month. The Rise Business Bootcamp, anyone who has completed a Rise Business Bootcamp, which we'll get more into who all that includes in a few minutes, but there will be a focus group for you hosted tentatively on Tuesday, April 18th. So please look out for a calendar invite coming from EntreWorks from Dr. Eric Pages for that. Okay, so please bear with me here. I know this is a lot, but often the biggest thing that people ask us is, what is Rise? So again, in a nutshell, it is all of you, it's all of us. It is the entrepreneurs and the resource providers who support entrepreneurs and small businesses across the region. RISE stands for Regional Investment in Startups and Entrepreneurs, and our vision is a vibrant, inclusive regional ecosystem. The partners that have made this possible include the SOVA Innovation Hub, the Longwood SBDC, and Go Virginia Region 3. So this is a big map of what Go Virginia Region 3 looks like. It stretches from Patrick County over to Brunswick County. The numbers don't mean anything other than when we started this map, we were thinking about the SOVA Innovation Hub connecting to the northern region and to everywhere else. And so as you see, this is quite a big geographic region, and it aligns with Go Virginia Region 3. Jacob?
So this slide we wanted to share because I think it's really representative of how cool it was that we all came together last week from all over the southern part of the state for a shared purpose. So we like to say that the future of the region looks like this coevolution of possibility, right? Where we all work together, we share resources, we share connections, we share inspiration, we share hope, we share stories to really think about how can we progress Go Virginia Region 3 and Southern Virginia. And target audiences, we serve entrepreneurs primarily. We also have a focus, as many of you know, on the targeted sectors for Go Virginia Region 3, which is technology, IT data centers, professional services, advanced manufacturing and materials, and ag and forestry. We believe that all businesses are important and they play a role in keeping our communities as nice places to live. And I'll kick it back over to Lauren to talk about this whole ecosystem building thing.
So that's probably the second most popular question that we receive is, so what is the ecosystem and what is meant by that? And the analogy to biology is just that everything is connected. You as the entrepreneurs are right in the center, and all of these different pieces make up the ecosystem that helps you to start and grow successful businesses. Um, when we started this effort with Rise Collaborative and really across the country, you hear that the first thing entrepreneurs need is money. So another phrase you often hear is access to capital. And capital means social capital, knowledge capital, as well as, of course, money, right? And so this financial piece, as well as the supports that come with it, are really important. And so with that, we'd like to acknowledge that some of those lenders and other businesses within the ecosystem have already stepped up to help support the Rise Collaborative, and that includes Benchmark Community Bank, American National Bank and Trust, First Citizens Bank, Southside Electric Cooperative, and Long and Foster of South Boston with Scotty Felton. We also, as you all heard last week, have had an astounding amount of support for our new Female Founders Fund for Women-Owned Businesses. Special thanks to Letterpress Communications for getting that started. And then these are the other donors who have made this year's total possible. And we also have multiple pledges for the next round of distribution. So if you're interested in being part of that, again, that sponsorship will remain open. I'm going to turn it to my colleague Liz Smith at the SOBA Innovation Hub to tell you a little bit about what we do.
Hey, good evening. My name is Liz Smith. I am the Marketing and Communications Manager at NBC and for the SOBA Innovation Hub / Rise Collaborative. So at the SOBA Innovation Hub, we are a nonprofit organization that was created to spark economic transformation in Southern Virginia. We do that by bringing together business and education partners to offer innovation programs like the ones you see here, Generator Skills, which is an upskilling program, ChangeX, a social entrepreneurship program, CSTA SOBA, which is the Computer Science Teachers Association of Southern Virginia, and while you're here tonight is Rise Collaborative, the entrepreneurship program. And we do that to inspire people to pursue digital careers in entrepreneurship. SOBA Innovation Hub is also a building. It's a state-of-the-art building that was built in South Boston, Virginia, that includes a co-working space and a training space, and also the Microsoft Experience Center. And you can find out more about us at sobainnovationhub.com.
Thank you, Liz. So we have a couple other partners on the call. And
yes, oh my gosh, I am so excited. Tonight is the season premiere of Hometown Hustle Season 2. Rise Collaborative has been an overwhelmingly supportive sponsor and partner in this process. It would not have happened without Rise Collaborative. So I and the whole team, like, we're deeply in gratitude to all of you for your support throughout our process of filming and our post-production. The season is absolutely incredible. Tonight's episode is Farmville. And so you'll get to see two amazing small businesses that are located in Farmville, and lots of surprises, lots of fun things for those of you who are a part of this group as entrepreneurs who've applied for resources and gone through the pitch competition. You'll really be inspired to see people just like you who are making it happen. And in this region, we can do so much with support, with resources, with training opportunities. And I'm so appreciative that Rise Collaborative provides those opportunities for us. So make sure you subscribe to the Rudy's Girl Media channel on YouTube and watch us tonight and Tuesdays and Thursdays until May 4th.
thanks, Nat. Okay, so next I want to recognize Carolina Medina, who is on the call from the Community Investment Collaborative. For those of you who joined us last November for a virtual event, the Community Investment Collaborative is a community development financing institution based in Charlottesville, but that has microloans that are available outside of that Charlottesville region. As in, if you live in Southern Virginia and you're an entrepreneur in need of capital, Community Investment Collaborative is an organization that's willing to talk to you. So
Hi, Lauren and Jacob. Thank you for having CIC today. And I'm very excited for this event. My colleague Stephen, whom some of you might know because he was the one that did the presentation back in the fall, he was not able to join, but I am here representing CIC and the team. Similar to RISE, we host a 16-week entrepreneur workshop where some of our participants go through the process of how to start a business. Some of them already have a business, but they want to grow it, or they are just stuck in their process. So they go through this 16-week entrepreneur workshop, and they find a lot of value in it because they are revisiting again their business plan and their business operations. So once they go through the program, they have access to a lot of really cool resources that we have, such as mentorships. We have a wonderful financial management program where if they want to work more on their numbers, understand more their books, for them to be able to do their own bookkeeping, they can go through that. Another thing that they find very beneficial is they can come for financing directly with us. We are in a CDF5, Community Development Financial Institution, so we have funds available that we can put out there for businesses like yours that are small, that are not bankable yet. So we can be an option for small businesses. And I would like to jump into the details of that, but that is too lengthy. That is just sort of a little bit of CIC, but my contact information is there, and I will be happy to stick around after this meeting if anybody has more specific questions. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, and next I'll turn it over to Brian David.
Thank you, Lauren. Good evening, everyone. A lot of friends here and friends to be. Really appreciate the opportunity just to make a pitch to come to our all hands meeting. We're shifting formats. This will be a dinner meeting. There is no charge, but registration is required. And I'd like to say we are absolutely focused on entrepreneurs. And you'll have a couple of your colleagues here in the pitch, Natalie and Ilsa will be on a panel, but we're also arranged for Michael White, who happens to be a comedian with an entrepreneurial problem. And so he'll be giving our keynote at the end after dinner, and got a lot of good sponsors. And just go on over to our website. I put it in the chat, but here's the other part, and it's on May 4th, and we'd appreciate if everybody come out and support us. This is our way of saying thank you and also recognizing all the good work that the Silver Rise Collaborative has been doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. All right, we're getting closer, you guys, to the main part of why we're gathered here. And so on screen now, you see the faces of those who completed the RISE Winter 2023 Co-Starters Business Bootcamp. So, if we were all live in person, we'd love to have a huge round of applause and cheering for this group. But from January 10th through February 28th, this group spent their Tuesday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. on Zoom, working on their businesses, which, as we all know, kind of turns into like working on yourself. Like, as an entrepreneur, giving up that amount of time is a lot. So thank you and congratulations to everyone who is part of this boot camp. You are now one of the 4 cohorts who have completed the Co-Starters Powered by RISE Collaborative boot camps. The top right photo is the original cohort from Blackstone. You all saw Carl Basefield as your photographer last week. So he was part of that first cohort. And there's Brandon Hennessy, Catherine Ambeal. And then down below is just a screenshot from our fall 2021 cohort as well. All right, it's time. Are we ready? We are gearing up now. The amount that was advertised when we started advertising this competition was that we are going to give away over $15,000. And so tonight, in the next few minutes, we're going to give away $18,500. Again, we want to say congratulations and thank you to everyone who pitched at this event. It takes bravery and gumption to put yourself out there, and that cannot be underestimated, that you're willing to share yourself and your business with this community in this region. This is another look at, just in order, all 13 businesses and entrepreneurs who pitched last week. Awesome job again. Thank you all. And we'll be sharing lots of photos with you, as well as there's individual videos of each of your pitches. All right, so with truly no further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Jacob for this next piece.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. So we added an award. We believe that it is important to support the future, to inspire other youth entrepreneurs in the region to follow their dreams. And so this award is to encourage and empower young entrepreneurs to pursue their entrepreneurial dreams and showcase their innovative ideas. This award of $1,000 is presented to Frankie Spicy Farm. Frankie Martinez and his mom, Alejandra Martinez, demonstrated incredible poise, leadership, teamwork, communication skills, and were able to build a successful and sustainable business model despite facing barriers on their journey. They took the heat as a challenge, and with a dash of creativity and a pinch of determination and a whole lot of flavor, they cooked up a winning recipe on pitch night for their hot sauce company. Congratulations to Frankie Spicy Farm.
We will have time at the end. Once we go through all of the awards, we will have time for all of the winners to have a couple moments to share remarks. So in the interest of time, we'll keep going now, but congratulations, Frankie Spicy Farm. Our next award is the Female Founders Fund for women-owned businesses. And the intention with this award was to provide additional support and encouragement to female entrepreneurs demonstrating perseverance in pursuing this vision. The minimum award amount is $1,000, and to qualify, businesses must be at least 51% owned by a woman as self-reported, and priority will be given to qualified entrepreneurs who demonstrate grit, as defined as perseverance and passion for long-term goals and the ability to overcome obstacles. This award can be won whether you also win a Startup or Grow award or not. So last week we were at, I think, $1,600 as of last Tuesday. That is now at $2,500. Thanks again to the sponsors who we mentioned earlier. There will be 2 awards of $1,250. And now I will turn it over to Hope to share the winners.
Okay. Our RISE team and judges congratulate these incredible women on their achievements and wish them continued success. Thank you for setting an example of what it means to never give up and for inspiring us all to be resilient in the face of adversity. With that, the Female Founders Fund of $1,250 each is awarded to Mary Bagwell of Toasted by Southern Plenty and Tara Lucas, Sweet Cakes by the Cheesecake Lady. Congratulations, and thank you for inspiring us all.
Congratulations to Mary and Tara. And now the main event, Startup and Growth Awards of $15,000. Jacob?
All right, so we are going to get started with the Startup Awards. We know that it is so hard to start. When you have that idea on a napkin or a piece of paper, and you're building it up, and then you're getting to the point where you actually launch the business, that is a hard time. And so we really want to recognize the award winners in this category for their hard work and determination to get their ideas off the ground. I'll kick it back over to Hope to announce the 2 winners in this category.
Our first business is one that provides quality custom apparel featuring small order quantities, same-day production, and local pickup and delivery. The prize funds will be used to purchase inventory and better equipment for improved product offerings. The second business, who is a winner in this category, plans to open a brewery and cigar lounge in the Amelia, Chesterfield County area. The winnings will be used to establish their digital presence and purchase small pieces of equipment to help launch their brand. Please join me in congratulating Ebony Freeman, Premier Endeavors, and Sam Bowles and Craig Titus, BNC Brewing Company. Congratulations.
And now moving into our growth category. This is the category where the balance of that $15,000 will be given away. So as you see here, this adds up to 12 because we were tentatively planning around these awards. This growth category really ties back to the Go Virginia goals of helping businesses grow their customer base. So when you're traded sector, it means that you're trading outside of your local area. And so that was one of the factors that helped influence the discussion or the decisions from the judges. And as you consider the winners for tonight's growth category, I hope that you will join us in seeing the huge potential that each of these has on not only their local communities, but on the region as a whole. And so with that being said, I'm going to turn it back over to Jacob to announce our next winner.
All right, so we are going to start with the third place award. This business is Halifax County's first craft microbrewery and is pouring life into their small town one pint at a time. They serve as a central gathering spot for the community, with 30% of their customers traveling from outside of a 50-mile radius. They plan to use the winnings to assist in the purchase of a crowler to can their beer so patrons can take the beer away and enjoy it when they go. So the third place award goes to Factory Street Brewing Company. And I will kick it, I believe, back over to Hope to keep this going.
And so we have a bit of a plot twist. We had a tie for first place. And so we will be awarding two $5,000 awards. The first business is committed to sustainable living and has a passion for growing organic food. They produce homegrown and handcrafted pickles and preserves, which they sell to customers across the country through their website and through local partnerships with retail stores. The second business who will be receiving this award provides quality turnkey drone picture and video services with quick turnaround times for real estate, construction monitoring, farming, and so forth. Currently, they provide these services not only in Virginia, but in North Carolina and West Virginia as well. And so our joint first place winners are Vahalia Organics and RC Flyby. Huge congratulations. They will each be winning $5,000. And so I just want to say on behalf of the judges, we were blown away by all of the pitches. This was a tremendous night. Each and every one of you poured so much heart and passion into your businesses and into your pitches and made this an incredibly difficult process. But we appreciate it and we congratulate everyone for their perseverance and for having the courage to go after their dream. And we know that this is just the beginning. So we would like to now give our winners an opportunity to say a few words. And so we'll start with our growth winners, if they want to unmute.
And if you need a prompt, you can talk about what winning this award, what it means to you and your business.
Thank you.
I'll start first.
Oh, go ahead, Frankie, please.
I just want to say thank you to the Silva Innovation Hub and Longwood University for this opportunity. And I just want to say this money will help me in expanding my business and I'll make it successful.
Thank you, Frankie. Congratulations. Ruby, did you want to go next?
Sure. I'm crying. I'm just so honored to have been part of the cohort, and I'm absolutely flabbergasted, and I'm just thrilled to be working with all of you. We're going to be using the funds to buy all of the labels and the jars and the vinegar that we need for the whole production season this summer, and that's a huge game changer. Plus, it'll allow me to buy the equipment that we need to do farmers markets and events and whatnot. So this is a huge, huge game changer for my business. I'm just so grateful. Thank you.
Oh, I just want to say thank you. The cohort was wonderful, being able to learn and get to know everybody and network. And this will have a huge impact on my business and being able to grow and hopefully help grow to have employees and that can help also to help others in the community. So appreciate you the award and look forward to working with everybody in the future. And I think Lisa's also here, so I'm going to pass the phone to her.
Hello, everybody. Thank you from Factory Street. Bridget, Patrick, Liz, Bean, and I are all here. We appreciate your consideration. We appreciate the course and the friendships and the new relationships that we formed. And we are looking forward to canning beers and getting them into your hands as quickly as possible.
Mary's here, also here.
I wanted to show my logo in process of Toasted. And a local high school student, a trans student, is working with me to develop this. So I really want to thank you so much.
Cheesecake Lady, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, I would. I will have to say thank you to the Silva Innovation Hub. This whole experience has been amazing. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have participated and for the award. And I'm just excited for everyone that participated. I look forward to being customers of some of you guys in the near future as well. And I'm excited. This is definitely going to create some opportunities for me to really get my business out there and expand over the summer. So I'm grateful. Thank you guys.
Congratulations. And then coming back to our startup winners, Ebony, Sam, or Craig.
I can go ahead and go. I'm not sure if Craig's going to unmute or not. We're in separate locations, but in a way, we kind of weren't expecting this. And at the same time, we feel like everybody that pitched absolutely did a great job and deserves everything they were going for. And I hope that they get everything that they're looking for as well in the long run too. And thank you guys. Thank the judges. Thank Brandon for helping us get to the point that we were at. We only had a couple weeks in preparation from the time that we were convinced to pitch. So getting there and getting everything together was a little bit of a struggle, but we got it. And thank everyone.
I second everything that he just said. Thank you all. It's awesome.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who participated, not only with helping with us, but just being in the class with us and giving us all the good information. People who have ran their own businesses for so long or just getting started and had the opportunity to be here with us to meet, every Tuesday and get to know each other or not, so we can have a reason to meet up with each other outside of, class and things like that. I've had the opportunity to network with a couple of people, but I'm just, I'm scared to talk about anything because I know I'm going to cry. So I'm trying to keep it, basic, but it means so much. Like my kids are going to be just stoked. Like everybody just, oh my goodness, I'm speechless, honestly. Thank you all so much.
Thank you all for the impromptu words and remarks. I want to echo what Sam said. If we had more money, we'd like to give more money to everyone, to give money to everyone and to give more money to everyone. I don't think that there's actually a lack of money out there, right? There's traditional lenders, there's microloans, there's grants. So if you did not win money tonight, know that Rise Collaborative is still here for you. And even if you won money tonight, that's just a little piece of your next step. So we're still here for you. So I want to start by saying thank you to the entrepreneurs and audience members who made the event happen last week and tonight. For the competitors, you will be receiving individual feedback based on the judging evaluation, and you'll be getting all those photos in the video link as well. Again, thank you to Rudy's Real Media for the videography. The video is awesome with in-depth productions for photography. Also, thank you to Carl. Event logistics, the team at the Higher Ed Center really made it happen with everything as far as setup last week. Thank you so much, Brandon Hennessy, Jacob Dolans, and Andrew King for the role that you played in keeping things smooth, as well as Mallory Lauder, Liz Smith, and Jen Cox. So these are some folks who maybe weren't vocalizing tonight or at the event, but are definitely all part of the team. And of course, thank you to Sherry McGuire. But there's other folks on the call as well who have been part of the facilitation team, part of the sponsorships. I think you've heard yourselves mentioned throughout, but it takes a village to create something like Rise Collaborative. These judges were definitely in the hot seat, as Hope mentioned. So know that they all have comments and feedback, again, that will be worked in and shared with you all. So coming up next, these are the same items that we saw on that previous slide: Rise and Shine, the Grapevine Monthly Work Group, Rise Morning Meetup. Those are kind of the next few things we have going. Over on the right, you'll see there's another reminder for Hometown Hustle, a reminder for the Go Virginia All Hands meeting, as well as this focus group. Just be on the lookout for that. Okay, so what's next? Make sure that you are still staying in touch with your SBDC consultants. If you have or have not gotten access to IdeaBuddy, we still have licenses of that for you. And then if you feel like more funding is next for you, please follow up with the Community Investment Collaborative. If you're not already connected with us on social media, these are the places where you can find us. And with that, that concludes our official program this evening. Thank you all again for being here and for the roles that you each have played. Congratulations to our winners.